Mental. That went straight away. Oh, man.
I check this about 3 times a week just to see what's on there in the area, see what people are selling. Yeah, I'm turning on my head in fucking India, mate. Or am I just eating peanuts at the bar in the Manchester for the past hour? No, I'm gurning, mate. I'm gurning my head off. You fucking idiot. Honey bee drink, what does that even mean? Yo, so your boy was a... Why you saying wallahi, Ak? You know you ain't been on your day. When they get chairman of the board, achieving perfection.
Let's see. This isn't very exciting to watch, is it? We'll just see. I'm going to see if this is anything. Maybe doing it every day is a bit much, you know. It might be. But we'll just see. Oh, mate. This juice is sweet. Rejuvenate, it says. But yeah, if anybody curious and anybody not curious, I'm just going to be here. No. You ever watch Harry Potter where you see like Dumbledore in that card where he's like a little chocolate frog? And he's like, yeah, he's not sticking about for long. I'm just like that. I'm like a chocolate card me. Whatever that means. I don't know. But, I mean, if you want to know anything about reselling, or you want to know my opinion on anything, this might be the time to ask me. If not, we'll just see. See if it's interesting to do or not. But I'll see how it looks on my phone. I don't know, man. We'll just see. We'll just try things and see. All you can do is try. All you can do is try. Hey, Kirsty, how are you doing? I'm good. Yeah, I'm alright. I just want to get some food. I was thinking, you know what? I'm just going to, like, pop on here. We're just going to see what TikTok, oh, goodness me, is saying. Not TikTok, YouTube, Jesus Christ. We've just done 2 lives already. Do you think there is still profit for people who resell using Fleek and other mainstream wholesalers? Wow, Freddie, that's a good question. I don't... Hey, Darius, how's it going? Can you say hi, Ailey? Hi, Ailey, how are you? I'm around, man. He's around. So, Freddie, do I think there's still profit for people who resell using Fleek? I think that Fleek is a very interesting one. I think that Fleek in general is a very interesting one. The way that suppliers work now. I think that there's profit in any supplier you go with. It's just about, and it's relative to how you're choosing to sell it, what platforms you're selling it on, what leverage you're getting for yourself or giving yourself. Like, what's that saying about a workman doesn't blame his tools? Like, Fleek is just one option of a supplier. And I know a lot of people that work with them. I've personally not. And that's because I don't trust the stock that you get from them. How am I supposed to drink water? I don't know, little chopper. Just use your hands and pick up a glass. I'm watching on my Xbox, but chat through my phone. Oh, okay. Shout out to Kimmer's in the chat. Oh, what's this helmet doing? Can we just remove this guy? Yeah, there we go. Maybe that will get you gone. I don't know. But this is crazy. This is crazy. We're on the TV, bro. Yo, shout out anybody, man. Look, I'm just here. Basically, if you want to know anything about reselling, or if you want to just like pick my brains, that's what I'm using this time as. Could I use my time in different ways? Yeah. Hey, Craig, how we doing? Who's this? We got Craig Lapus the cat. Yo, if anybody's new here, what would you say for advice to grow a page on Depop? Okay. The best way to create a page that's going to grow is to home in on either consistency, efficiency, or speed. So either figure out which one of those three is going to be more effective for you to execute. Can you be consistent with the photography you take, with the way that you buy stock, with the process of how you upload it and how your store appears? Or can you be efficient with making the most out of the time that you have and doing it in that way? Yo, football, what's going on, brother? So I would say to Freddie, I would say that home in on either consistency, speed, or efficiency. You can't have speed until you're efficient. What was the first one I said? The first one I said is the key one, consistency. I believe that consistency is where you have to be. I eat potatoes. Nice, man. What kind? Crisps, mashed potatoes, sweet potato. I'm just annoyed, man. YouTube app ain't working on my phone, as in I can't watch the videos, but can place comments and use. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, though, isn't it? Sometimes like that, Darius. What I'd say, though, guys, is like if you are somebody that's either a reseller or you're like, yo, I don't care about reselling. Do you think a store name is important to building a Depop store, or just my actual name would be okay? Depends. It depends how long you want to do it for, Freddie. Are you trying to be a reseller in 20 years' time or just for 2 months? Because the way that you build a brand, it is not all about being a brand. It's about building a repertoire of people who associate your stuff with something that they want to buy. What's your go-to Tesco meal deal? Tesco meal deal. Honestly, tuna salad, tuna pasta, Monsters. I was gonna say Monsters Inc. Monster Munch, and then the other one. Just to scale up my selling over this summer, I think it's to make money before uni. Yeah, there's no point in doing a brand then, bro. There's no point in doing a brand if it's just over the summer. I would just say focus on either the consistency, the efficiency, or the speed. I'm good, thanks for checking few items authentic from the bale, but I'm very impressed with it. Oh yeah, Kirsty, it's a mixture. It won't be all authentic in there. It's sold as raw materials. That's why it's so cheap. Every single potato, nice, valid. What's your favourite, Benson? But Kirsty, with the price we sell them bales, that we say it's either booties, it's legit, it's mixed grades, and it's unbranded stuff. But what you're paying for it is top tier. As in, it's incompetable. Do you know what I mean? The price is real cheap, but if you're somebody that wants to be a brand, if you're somebody that wants to get into reselling, if you're not that interested by it, but the thing is, what I notice with people is that they will come and watch the lives. Purdy's, come on, Benjamin, do you know what I mean, bro? Purdy's is where it's at. Southern Chicken Wrap, pack of chili Heatwave, Doritos, and Pepsi. I don't like the Pepsi, but I like the chili Heatwaves in that selection. It's now working on my phone after I turned... No, I think that I'm not the healthiest. No, you don't have to be the healthiest, just have to be the happiest. Well, you just be the happiest version of you, really. I think that in terms of what I've experienced, right, with doing the live streams, just as an example, is that people watch the live streams. I think what a lot of people think when they see me on live is, and I mean this without being arrogant, maybe I make it look really easy to do it, and people think that it's a very easy entry point to get into selling. But one thing I want to help people understand is how to essentially be on the camera when you're selling on a live stream. That's it, man. But yeah, I just like working on, I think people need to just work on being comfortable on the camera and stuff. Do you still do the Depop page reviews, or have you stopped doing them? I've stopped doing them at the minute. They just take so long to make. And I'll be totally honest with you. Whilst I'm not monetized to be on YouTube, that's why I've sort of done the daily vlogs, because I can maintain making those videos every day. Doing the Depop reviews took me about 5 hours to edit, and the current videos take me about 40 minutes. School for me, mixture, man. Mixture. Got bullied at different ages, had friends at different ages, left with enough education. You're chill, man. Thank you, Football Edits. I like your energy. I hope you're having a good flipping day. I like the vibes. Thanks. We're just chilling. Benson is a Chad. What's a Chad? Mate, I just want to learn more so that I do eventually start my own business or selling. I know that to expect what I'm going into. Exactly. Hey, hey, Rose. How you doing, my love? You okay? How's your day going? Yeah, we're just here for a good little vibe, man. It's mad. I didn't realise that we got onto that flag, Belgium. Yeah, I'm still in college. It's rubbish. Oh, Benson, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you guys still in college now? Mad, wild. But yeah, if anybody's curious, what I'm actually at is I'm at work right now. Oh yeah, do you want to see this? Look at this. Yeah, my day's good. How about you? It's all good, guys. Do you want to see this? Look at this. Professor Snape's just here. What's he doing there? Oh, good. I'm glad you're having a good day. I know, but the jeans are very good. Just don't want to get done again on eBay. I'm just making sure. Yeah, Kirsty, what I'd say, if in doubt and you're not sure if it's legit or not, don't obviously, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I probably get 20 people a day ask me to legit check things. I can't do it unless I offer consultancy where people can book in my time. That's why I thought I'd just do the lives because it's a bit more fun. But yeah, I can't do that directly. It's okay, Benson. What's that there? Top chat, live chat. This is mad. Kirsty, any boots? Drop me a message. Yeah, Darius has got you on that, Kirsty. Yeah, man. But I'm just here to be honest with you, I don't know. I just thought I'm gonna come on the live. We'll see what the vibe is. I'd probably still do this if I was talking to myself, to be honest. What do you work as? Okay, so this is my place of work, Rose. So welcome to Gully Arms. So this is my workplace. This is where I'm at. I've been selling these bales today. I am a vintage second-hand clothing reseller, and I've been doing that since 2012. That's what I do. What do you do, Rose? I sell bundles, I sell bales, I sell it all. I quite like sitting down rather than standing up, though. I'm going to be totally real. I'm going to go back and sit back down. It was nice to sit down. Mewing. What's that? Are you saying I've got a good jawline or something? I'm a school student. A school student? Let's see. Also, did this come up on the FYP or something of YouTube? How does this work? Because obviously, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's random, but let's have a look. What's being said here? Be my brother. What on earth? Be my brother. What? Some people put some funny comments, man. I've had another TikTok video just start to pop. I say pop off. It's popped off more than one of them. 42k views in 5 hours. Nice. Just popped up on my FY. So, do you have any Victorian style clothes? Wow, Victorian style clothes. That's bespoke. I don't know. Just someone on TikTok, bro. Do I have any Victorian style clothes? I have no idea. What kind of items did you start off with at the beginning? Good question, Claire. So at the beginning, I started off by just going for... The first thing I started with was vintage sportswear. So my first item I ever sold was a vintage Sergio Tacchini jacket, 2012 or 2011. Sold it for 20 quid on ASOS, because I used to sell on ASOS for years. And then I got into vintage sportswear. When I went to the charity shops, what I used to look for was just vintage. So I'd look for vintage knitted jumpers. Let me see if I can show you. Basically, I've actually got the old Marketplace account, so I can show you. I used to do the modelling for it because I didn't want to pay anybody to do it. At the beginning, by the way. They can be sometimes, Craig, can't they? There's a section on YouTube that is specifically for live videos. They're kind of prioritised over a normal... Really? Well, that's sick. If any of you are in here, because honestly, if you don't watch my videos on a normal level, please go and check them out. I make YouTube videos every day, and I actually would like to do this full time, but I know you just can't do YouTube full time. I have to make it a job. But do you guys want to see some of the old sales I had on ASOS Marketplace? This is random, but I'm just going on ASOS Marketplace. So we had 85,000 orders on there. That's not over the whole time. I think we had more on the other one. I will. Oh, thank you. I've added you on YouTube, but don't know how to message on here. He's on, well, I can't say what platforms he's on. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say other platforms on here. I don't know how it works. But yeah, if anybody's here, feel free to ask me anything, or feel free to just tell me what your favourite type of crisp is or whatever you want to do. Last 6 months, no. Oh, let's have a little look. I'm going to show you some of these. Mad. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no. I suppose people just get the internet at any age, don't they? Why can't you show me? Show me, show me. How old are you? Also, original Pringles are the best. I'm 55 years old. But yeah, Claire, that's how I started. So I started with vintage sportswear. I started with that sort of stuff. And I kind of branched into different things. So one of the main things that I did, and this is why... Oh, here we go, I'm in. I'm in to ASOS Marketplace after years. Years. I started... Oh, flipping out. Thinking about where I started is making me tired. No way, you look 30. Oh, thank you. At least I look how old I am then. Mate, we had orders on ASOS. We absolutely cleaned up. Snickerdoodles. We cleaned up, brothers and sisters. Let me have a little look. 2,200. But yeah. Oh man, it's 5 to 6. I should go swimming training tonight. I cannot be bothered. I really cannot be bothered. Do you have any pets? Yes. Let me just show you this. That woman is not locking the gate on me, is she? I'll have a little look at this. Oh, I should probably go swimming. $36 to $97. Flipping out. I feel more insulted. I said 55 as a joke. It's good to know that I definitely look 55. I was trying to get onto my ASOS, to be fair, then. I'm going to go, but I subbed, so I hope to see your videos around. Bye. Thank you. No, don't apologise. It's all good, dude. It's all good, man. But yeah, I just thought, honestly, I'd come and pop by on YouTube. I know I've got to put the groundwork in on this platform. As in, I've got to do some live times. But I don't really know what to show. If I'm being honest, I've been stood up selling for hours. I'm tired, man. Chewing on potatoes. What is that comment? So what do people do on YouTube Live then? What's the whole, how can I utilise this? Wait, oh. Them Guess jeans are quality. They're beautiful, aren't they, Kirsty? Maybe a little later might be an idea with you. Claire, it's funny, isn't it? You know what? The main thing is if anybody says anything that's unnecessarily nasty, they just get kicked out. And luckily, as long as we maintain some nice conversation, it's all good. Yeah, man. No, I do. I thought I'm gonna come on here quickly, but this isn't very good use of time, so I need to do something more exciting. What can I show you to tell you what's going on? Do you want to come and see some of the rails? Should we just have a little look at something? so tired. You know when I sit down, I realise how tired I am. So I don't sit down. What is that? Is that popcorn? Oh, goodness. Wait, what? What's that? Highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video. What on earth? Yeah, I don't even know. I feel a little concerned. I know. I'm hoping you're okay, my friend. I'm hoping you're okay. What would happen if I just fell asleep on this live stream? Like, real talk. Show us some of these rails then. I know, I need to show you some, don't I? Let me stand up before I fall asleep. Right then, ladies and laces. So, let me show you a little bit of this. So, for anybody curious, this is the business. This is what we do. So, these are like bales that are going out right now, okay? And they have to go in these black bags within these clear bags just because of how they have to be shipped. Honestly, we didn't realise how much of a nightmare it is. So, each one we charge a tenner. We actually have to pay £17. That's why we took the price up on the starting price to absorb a little bit of that. So, Jesus Christ, I don't know what to show you, man. But I'll turn around so I'm not just got me belching. I tell you what I am going to start doing though. I'm going to start going through these rails, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to, because this is all our kilo stuff, but if I start at £2.50 a kilo, right, what I can do is I can go, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I can go 10 shirts, and this is what I do. So this is what we'll do. So it's like 10 shirts, and then I go, okay, let's just do it at £3 on that one. So I'll start at 2 kilos of shirts. Oh, this light's thunder and lightning, I think. That's mad, isn't it, though? Look at that. Ah! I'm being electrocuted. Ah! Ah! Maybe that will get people watching it. So yeah, £6.30 for 10 shirts. So it'll start at 63p a shirt. So that's like one of the things I'm thinking. No, you cannot be a moderator. That's one of the things I'm thinking about doing. Is that it's kind of just like taking 10 shirts and doing stuff like that, because essentially what we're doing is like, if we are like, we're working on these bales and these bundles, right? Because one of the biggest reasons I'm doing it is to incentivize people to get into reselling. I've done reselling for years, and I don't know if it's kind of like, it might seem it in the content I make or in the direction that we're going with, but it's like, I don't want to transition away from actually selling clothes. I want to morph into a better way of giving advice by selling them in a way that helps people, and also I can help the process. Yeah, we show my size, can't believe how many tie wraps around the bales. Yeah, we didn't want anything to fall out, guys. I'm going to type how many digits of pi I know, because now that made me sad. Okay, that's fine, mate. Do that. But yeah, what I was going to say is, I don't know, bro. I don't know. The whole aim of the game, realistically, genuinely, is kind of just like morph into teaching people how to do it. But also, I believe that you can only teach people as long as you're maintaining being a student. So what I mean is, like, you think about a football coach. Like, a football coach is only like as good as his merits, but if he doesn't maintain the merits, then he's got to like remind people who he is. Look at like how people think Gareth Southgate for England. It's like, yeah, Gareth Southgate's a great, he played for England, he missed all these penalties, blah blah blah, and like they're waiting on him to like win like a trophy for England. But like, you got to maintain the merits of what you stand by. So for me, I'm just like, I've still got to try and sell items as a reseller. That's why I still got a website. Still get sales on my website every single day, and people like buying from there. And I don't even put anything up. People just buy, as in they buy what's available, because we've got bits on. I used to have 12 to 15,000 individual items on there. Now we have, I think, like 300. But, you know, what I mean is, it's like, if I'm teaching people how to sell, I have to at least know where the market genuinely is. Luckily for you guys, that's all I seem to do anyway. So, good, man. Well done. First like. Big up. This might be a short and sweet live today. This is like really like making me think I'm going to have to actually go to the flipping swimming. I really can't be arsed. He came in ASAP Rocky. I don't know, man. I think one of the biggest question marks I think that people need to genuinely like look at is like, is a big shift in the way that the reselling industry is changing. And what I mean by that is, it's like, when I did it to the capacity that we did, you got to think, what is the equivalent of like, is it's like me and all these other brands, we used to be like Tesco and Asda, and it's like the corner shops become the same stature as Tesco. That's what happened with this industry, and it's not a bad thing. It's like a totally natural progression, because you should out of everything, you should encourage other people to be businesses. That is one thing I agree with more than like anything. Like, I won't lie to you guys, I have spent a bit of time being salty about the situation, but the only thing is like, you have to remember, you can only control how you react to things. I can't control the industry changing, but what I wanted to get to is, it's like, how secondhand has changed. It's like, imagine every single corner shop becomes just as powerful as Tesco, Aldi, and all these sort of places. Think about how the infrastructure would change for like people's reliance to Tesco, people's reliance to Asda and Aldi, because there'd be so many more options. And what that just means is like, the ecosystem right now, it's in a bit of a seesaw effect, where it's like the demand. Hey man, love the channel, Greg Stars, appreciate it, brother. How's your day going? Thank you for popping by. Funny man, just laughing at Darius. I think that like right now where the industry is that like where secondhand is meant to go and set to go, right, is secondhand is set to surpass fast fashion by 2030, right? What that means is that fast fashion will be less desired than secondhand. But if you want to know my honest take of where it genuinely will go based on what's happening, the way that secondhand surpasses fast fashion is because fast fashion is going to integrate secondhand into its process. So what I mean is, you can already see it. Primark have outlets where they sell vintage and secondhand clothing. They're basically doing what Urban Outfitters did on that side. You've got some of them like Pretty Little Thing. They have their own sort of like selling platform where you could sell secondhand on there. That's what they're working towards. Very well, thanks, man. Good stuff. Oh, mate, I will keep doing what I can. You keep doing what you can do as well. Big up, Greg Stars. I appreciate you for popping by. It's just where the industry's going. Where the industry's going. And what I mean by this is, it's like, when I used to do it at the capacity I did it, right, I genuinely turned over like quite an insane amount of money, right? And I'm not motivated by that. That's why I'm still working to this day. Not, you know, it's not about the money side of things, but like the ecosystem like totally flipped, and it's kind of interesting to see how it's playing out right now. It's kind of interesting to see how it's going to play out. This industry of secondhand reselling has changed massively, and I think it brutally has been impacted by secondhand fast fashion like Primark. I was in a Primark here in the town near my hospital. Yeah, it's going to be massively impacted. And you think like, one of the biggest driving factors of buying fashion is either trend-related like incentives or affordability. Places like Shein, all these naff places like that, they incentivize you through the trends. But what people don't understand is fast fashion is called fast fashion because they move through all the trends before you even got a minute to think about the trend. That is a vintage store and its price was so bad to be fair. Yeah, and if I'm being honest with you, what I will be interested by is watching the way that these fast fashion brands like Shein and Primark, how they integrate vintage and secondhand clothing, and what suppliers become advocates of them. You know, like there's certain suppliers that come from Dubai, and Dubai has unbelievable amounts of clothing. And a lot of them just have so much stuff set in these warehouses, and they're just waiting for people to like pull a demand in. I'm telling you right now, you watch the way that these fast fashion brands integrate with like all this other stuff. Like secondhand will surpass fast fashion, but the way it's going to surpass it is going to be very interesting. You've seen how, did you not see like about how many months ago? Because Darius is a real one. And it's not that you're not a real one, Craig, but I'm concerned whether you are 7 or 8 years old just because you mentioned about potatoes, brother. But I appreciate you because you've consistently been here, so I'm not firing any shots. But you can't be a moderator. I'm going to do something. This is going to tell you how old people are that are watching. I'm going to turn Professor Snape round this way. Guess what? If somebody's under the ages of 10, they're going to mention Professor Snape straight away. I'm not 7 or 8. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, that looks mental. Let's see if that actually gets more people in. That's hilarious. Industry's interesting, to be honest with you. I think it's really... Oh. Hang on. Down to page 394. I'm going into more second-hand vintage clothing, but getting big sizes for men because they fly out. Yeah, they do. Bigger sizes fly out a lot. Some people love posting random shit. Oh my god. Skibbity toilet. Wow. Yeah, exactly. The small items are the big items are super hard to find. I can't even lie to you. They're very hard. One thing I actually want to do this. How cool would this be if I did a screen grab on a computer and I basically reviewed people's Depop's while I was on? I think people would watch that, do you? Like me screen recording and just like reacting to what's on the screen. I think that might be a good shout. Honestly, I get lucky because my local charity shop has most larger size in stock. Yeah, that's sweet then. You're blessed. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just doing that classic thing where you just checking in on a few women. Not that one there. You can do mine if you want. What? But yeah, I mean, look at Professor Snape. Oh, that's what you want. That's nice. We can all help. We can do a team effort. That door needs to get flipping pulled off the hinges, man. Sold them within 5 days, and this was 2 years ago. That's nice. Honestly. Oh, let me shut that door. That's winding me up. some people, man. Some people. Nigel Farage's drinks thrown him whilst campaigning. Lol. You gotta report this person called Strawberry the Heat because she posts, let's just say, not good stuff. Well, me and... Oh, wow. Yeah, Depop store reviews would be cool, wouldn't they, Darius? Like, just like having the camera set up. For me, you know what the thing is? I'll be totally honest. You know when I'm not doing anything, I don't know what to do. I'm one of them people. What? Yeah, I like doing the Depop reviews. I'll be totally honest. I like doing like caramel protein shake. Yeah, I'm thinking about. I didn't go to. I've not been to the gym today, but I meant to go swimming at 7:30 with the club. I'm fighting the urge. You know what it is? I don't want to go. You're like me. Maybe that's why we get on so well, to be fair. Yeah, it probably is, Darius. Haven't moved anything off Depop and the movement. Yeah, I think, you know, most things what you have to do, like, you know, the only way that I sold loads of items was I tested out loads of things that didn't work. The only way you're going to know what works is by finding out what doesn't work. Grounded kitchen. I'm not having that for dinner, babes. But yeah, what is the Depop, Kirsty? We can review it on the live. Not right now. To be honest with you, do you ever have this when, do you ever get this where like you've got in your mind, you feel like you're energized, but out on the surface, you realize you're not that energized. You like working through it. Sometimes you have to fail to succeed, only sometimes. That's it, man. And think about all the lessons and what's going on, Billy. And think about all the lessons you learn as a result of like your failures as well. Like most people don't call them failures. They're called like what's the word? It was like somebody said it to me literally today, like about like learned failures or learned successes. It's like you don't fail, you just learn. Have different versions of success. I mean, I'm not motivated by money, and I'm kind of at home when I'm Yeah, exactly. Learning curve. Yeah, that's it, man. It's a learning curve. Look, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, don't you? So if you're not trying to fire shots at anything and like make some changes with yourself, then you're not gonna know if it works out or not. But I think like the art with most of it, right, is it's just like it's a lot more simpler than you think. And one of the biggest things that I think people that are genuinely trying to be businesses in vintage and secondhand need to realize is one of the most difficult things you're going to face is that every single time, if you're somebody who sells, not like Billy, because I think Billy, you're like markets, but for Kirsty, you on the Depop as more so, like the individual process is very like extensive to upload online. Like if you're doing markets, like, and if you're actually good at them, like you can clear up. I'm sure Billy will probably say you can do very good from it, but you're not like you don't have to do any uploading online and stuff. But it's just a different way of selling. I imagine you, Billy, to be fair, you are probably like me in the sense where like you're happy to make a bit less cash as long as it moves the volume. I think that's the best way to be. Literally, me and you have a lot more in common than I thought. Yeah, man, we do. I just like to flip in. I like to chill when I can, but I just don't know how to chill. That's the truth of it. Yeah, I just don't know how to chill as such. Oh, I tell you what, though. Markets are good. You just need to know what you're doing. And yes, your first profit is your best. Sell more, make more. Exactly. So, Billy, you know the thing is what's funny is like you being on a market is actually probably very similar to being on a live stream. Like you have to be good with people straight away. That's what people don't realize as well. Like people skills are so like you don't realize like if you have good people skills, you can have good selling skills. Like one thing I'm trying to teach at the minute with a certain scheme I'm doing, with like the live stream teaching, or like sorry, did the cat come out of the bag? What I'm doing with some of my educational stuff that I'm working with partners at the minute is trying to help people understand, like, especially when you're on camera, there's an audience, you're the presenter, but there's a product. So there's three things to take into consideration: the presenter, the audience, and the product. Like, you know, like when you drive a car and you're like, I got the steering wheel, I got the mirrors, and I got the gear stick, and I got the clutch. Like, you have to figure out how all of that works together so that you aren't going to flipping crash. And I think live streams work in the same capacity. Like, you have to merge all of these things together in order to understand it. Like, understand that this is the product, understand that the audience is there on the screen, understand that you are the presenter, understand how to integrate being a presenter. Like, three of my things, I think, as well, is it's like, if you're into live stream selling, you have to be an entertainer as well as a salesperson. If you're just a salesperson, you won't be a good entertainer. If you're a good entertainer, you might not be a good salesperson. Both of those sit in, like, you have to work with them very closely together, I think. I have a good selling skills, but because of my speech, can't really do that. That's it, Kirsty. So you're better off online. I tell you what, as well, for everybody who's going on the live streams, Kirsty, and anybody else, honestly, I mentor a few people, and this one guy I mentor is like talking about how, like, he's just not sure whether to keep listing stuff online. And I'm saying, look, the thing is there's always going to be other platforms to list. There's always going to be all this other stuff to do, right? But the main thing what you got to realize is, as everybody jumps to these new platforms, they leave it behind. It probably might be the best time to upload products now. eBay stocks are still going up, but people think eBay's like gone all rubbish. eBay's not gone rubbish at all. You just need to know how to use the platforms. I mean, when I started reselling during college, so like 4 to 5 years ago, I never knew nothing, so I was usually using your site as a way to gauge price for certain things. I spent 100%. Yeah, exactly. You got to spend money to make money. You have to be confident as well. You make the live stream, mate, because you keep us tuning. Oh, big up, bro. Appreciate it. Like, exactly, like, it sounds mad to say a show, but it is a show. Like, I don't think I'm coming to work to make money. I think I'm coming to work to either make people laugh, make people feel comfortable. One of my biggest things is, like, making people feel comfortable. Because for most of the time, when I'm not on a camera, I don't really feel comfortable. That's why I'm on the camera all the time. And that's something that I just work through internally anyway. But you have to, like, you just have to work on being a good person in front of people. You know, like, sometimes people will say, they'll be like, oh, I've only got like 5 people watching me on this live stream, like, there's no point. It's just like, if you had 5 people in a room right now, and would you turn around to someone and go, there's not enough people in this room? You only need 2 people to want one product. And the art about a good salesperson, and I can say this because I know, is a good salesperson will make you buy something that you might not have even wanted. And it's not like in any trickery or anything. It's just in the gift of the gab, or just being a good person. However that comes across, however it communicates, there's no, I can't use bad language or anything, but there's no nonsense. There's no, like, rubbish on that. It's all totally, like, honest and genuine. But, it's the art of being a seller. Sold it at an average of 25%. Yeah, exactly. There you go, bro. 250 profits, nice. I think if you do multiple platforms, then you still have another avenue to still sell if you can't do the one of the other platforms. Yeah, exactly. You know what I want to say as well? Now, Kirsty, anybody else curious? I know you might want to use cross-listing platform uploads where you, like, list one item and it goes on like 15 different platforms. You do have to be a bit careful with that sometimes. I do think you have to be a little bit careful with that. I'll tell you for why. You'll definitely need to come over to this Stickney car boot and we should link up and have a chat. You're a proper dad. I've got, oh, Billy, I appreciate it, brother. More than happy to do that, man. What I'm merging together is, like, doing the content and, like, just being around it. Like, I think I must have said on the live, like, I had loads of people that keeps messaging me going, can I come to the car boot with you? And I'm like, you can. But, like, even when Marge came with me, I said, right, give me an hour. I've got to make all my content, then I've got to make the content with you, and then I've got to make the content. I'm a bit of a, like I said, I'm on front of the camera right now. After this, I'll be filming clips for YouTube. Oh my God, the new YouTube video is coming out in a minute.
Live. Don't know why. I do them on Twitter. It's that good.
It's like you do Tilt and the website. So if you can't do Tilt, and you have the site as a way to make passive income. Yeah, exactly. It's all about creating passive income. One of my, like, I'm all on these passion projects now, man. I'm all on about making things like make things fun. Yo, 5,000 subscribers, bro. Jeez. Yo, 5K, baby. That's sick. Big up, man. Oh, mate. 5K subs. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to everybody that's a subscriber. Oh man, that's sick. Getting better selling on eBay. Can't believe that I'm older than eBay. Plus to when two people won the same ending in video. Exactly, Kirsty. You only need two people. Wait, what? Why is that going on? You only need two people to won an item to have a bidding war. I used to run a live auction using the stuff from the recycling centres as well. It's good life to live. Mate, it's the best life to live because you're not only just like saving things from landfill and doing that, but like you can make it make sense, can't you? Okay, Craig, enjoy, mate. Yeah, it is a good life to live, bro. It is a good life to live. Like, thing is it's an honest living as well. Like, the thing is like one of the elephants in the room with most people is they'll be like, okay, Spen, like, you must be this, you must be that. There's Snape, because you've got all these big buildings. I'll tell you right now, it's not cheap to own, it's not cheap to have these buildings, it's not cheap to, like, pay rent and stuff and all that kind of nonsense. But my whole thing for why I have it here is, for what I do for this, like the whole operation, I think it just helps keep like the wheels turning as fast as they need to be. Like I like having a space that we have for kilo sale events. We've got a laundrette on site. We've we do all the live stream selling from here. We do all of it. We do all of it. I do quite a few bits from home and stuff. Oh, I'm definitely not going swimming. Oh, man. These lot are going to be mad at me. I've not been in like a month. I used to do Depop, and I also used to sell through Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, nice. You figure out how you want to get back into it. Like, you know, like Kirsty shared her story with me. Billy, I've kind of understood where you're at. Darius, I get an idea for where you're at. Craig, I don't know if you're anywhere. Unfortunately, sorry, dude. But you find, like, look, there's a video I put out tomorrow, and so there's one point that I get, like, not triggered with, but in one of my videos tomorrow, right, I talk about copying. And if, to be honest with you, I believe in inspiration. I don't believe in copying. I think that you could be inspired by something and want to do your own version, but the minute you just copy is the minute you lack that thought to go, oh, I'll think of an idea. And, like, I don't own wholesaling at all, right? But what I find funny is, since doing like wholesaling through Till and through what, like, all that, I just see loads of people on different live stream selling platforms doing wholesaling and bundles and all this sort of stuff, and it just kind of makes me think, like, does nobody want to think of something independently? Because my point is like, you know, if you copy an idea rather than think of it yourself, I don't know if you can, like, stick to it. I think it's like certain things I do in life, right? Who agrees with me on here? Like, if you actually mean to do this thing, like, if, I don't know, let's just use some examples, like, I don't know, like, say you've seen somebody who's selling online, right? Say you've seen this, like, vintage boutique, you know, I want to be like them, I want to do exactly the same as them, I'm going to, like, shoot the same, I'm going to do this. Do you not think that the better route is to, like, find your own feet with going, like, what I like about it? Like, for me, I was just like, I like taking photography. I like models. I like the whole processes. It's quite mental. I don't know, like, why all these random people keep getting on the live, but it's mad. It's like I'm slowly working my way there. I want to get my own place first so I can actually run my Depop page from there. Because when I live now, there's a clause in the rental agreement that stops me. Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, man. I mean, it's good to do it. It's good to sail from home. I'd say make sure it's not your main room, like TikTok just being trolls or bored. Yeah, it is. It is a bit like that, Billy. I think sometimes, like, it's like with the live earlier on, like, somebody kept coming into Tilt and they were just like, can I buy your hair? Can I buy your glasses? And it's just like, I think the thing I always remember is you can only control how you respond to something, right? You can't control, I can't control who's going to put a comment next. I can't. Somebody could say something and it could genuinely offend me and I don't even know it yet. Like, that's not a challenge, but the way that it doesn't offend me is it's like probably with anybody, it's like when you kind of sit there and you think, I can only control how I react to it. So when it comes back to that, it's just like, I could sit there and be annoyed at the people. This Snape is throwing me off. I could sit there, let me just sit out here actually. I could sit there and be annoyed with the people who want to sell on, like, do the same thing as me on Tilt, for example. Say I'm like triggered by all the people who are like, oh, selling on there. You are pretty chilled and take it well. Yeah, you know what it is, honestly, Claire? You know what it is? It's from years of it being done. I used to go to ASOS. And they would always say to me, I'd always go, these people, like, I used to, this sounds mental and it's not even petty, but this is how it is. So when I was on ASOS, we was the #1 seller for 7 years, which means we made them, we were leading the sales for 7 years, every single month, like, no word, no lie, like, literally all of this sort of stuff. So what used to happen is people would copy, and I get that, but people got to the point where, like, I used to do the styling and I would be like choosing set colors. People would copy the exact, like, so we used to use like an orange hoodie under certain jackets. All the other sellers would start using orange hoodies, right? And the issue is that they were trying to replicate exactly what we look like, so that if people thought they were buying from Gully, but they were buying from somewhere else. And that mindset to me just threw me off so much so I used to go to ASOS and be like, I just don't, and they were like, imitation is the best form of flattery. And I'm like, I get that. But, like, not having any originality, just, to me, I don't understand. I don't know why you'd do it if you wasn't feeling that wanted to be original about it. I don't get it. I think it's because it's half term, to be honest, Spence. Oh, what with the silly comments? Is it half term? Although, new video is out, guys. New YouTube video is out. If you want to go and see it, it's there. 3 live streams in 1 day. Yeah, and it's actually good because you start... Oh, hang on. It starts with... How do I turn the phone back round? I've just done something daft. And I can't... Oh, there we go. I don't know, man. For some school it is it? Yo, having bread bursts my stomach. Oh, mad. What's this? What? What? Yo, my stomach is mental. Not in sunny Skeg, my kids are back to school. I was going to say, I thought that, like, last week, it was, just looking at time, right? Should I go swimming? I have good the tech, so it's easy for me on eBay or Depop, but the things that let me down is being dyslexic. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Kirsty, you're probably going to be better off suited to, like, get some sort of chat GPT to do, like, to help you out. Oh my God, there's people having an absolute argument on my latest post. I remember having the same thing on my old Depop. I was a top 10 seller, and eventually, because I was getting high reviews, other people started copying my... Yeah, it happens. It happens, man. It does defo happen. Bloody hell, I've been on for an hour. That's actually quite mad. I don't know whether I want this one to be posted on the main one. I don't know whether I've been as engaging on this one, but you know what? Oh my God, this is what I used to look like on TikTok. Look at this. This is 2 years ago. I look well different. Hang on. Look at this. Oh no, that was... I think that was last year. Yo. Yo, bro's actually... That's mental. I was going to say, if you use AI, like... I didn't think you would last an hour at the beginning. To be honest with you, I can't believe I've lasted an hour. You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I've been putting off going swimming because I really can't be asked to do any cardio. I've got into doing weights. I'm absolutely knackered. Lifting all these bales about is tiring me anyway. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm brazy. Hour. Yeah, hour would be knackering as well. I'm out of the shower. Nice, man. Thank you for updating us. It's good that you've come back. Oh, not having that, babes. Appreciate you, Darius. Look funny, don't I? Oh, my stomach, bro. It's my stomach there, man. Not having that at all. I'm not having that tomorrow. What is wrong with me? I tried to do TikTok live, but no one watches. Oh, don't worry about that. Just do it like, what do they say? Do it like nobody's watching. Do you like my profile picture? Yeah, my favourite. I have to try the AI. It's okay. Let's see how many people are in the gym right now. I'm not going to the gym. Just had a T-bone steak. Oh, bro, don't. I had some steak and singy sandwich, but... Oh, I should really go swimming, man. I'm really just not getting myself motivated mentally for it. How many people are at the gym? 180 people at the gym, bro. Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. Oh, it doesn't tell you on that. I'm crying right now because of it. Oh, you don't cry about it. Yeah, I don't know how I've lasted an hour, to be honest. Actually quite mad today. I'm off to put the kids to bed. Just thought I'd check in. Take care, guys. Big up, Billy. Appreciate it. I think I'm probably going to go in a minute. I need to do some clips. Go home instead. Yeah. Something like that. But good feedback from the arms, which was a surprise. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, actually, Sassy Sazza said she tagged me in something. Did she mention? Let's have a little look. Oh, she did as well.
Doing a live on Saturday, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. on Saturday night. Opening the bail if I was there.
Oh, she just did one clip. Claire mentioned me as well. Oh, Claire, that's you, isn't it? I saw that. I like that one.
The cheek of charity shops telling me to have a nice day and then trying to charge these prices. Prices have just gone crazy. I spy a blue box, £90 for a necklace. Who is going in here and spending £90?
How long have you been live for? About an hour.
Last night was a bar again. I went to the bar again, and I got bored again, and I lost my cardigan, and I lost my cardigan. I really like that cardigan. I bought that for my birthday party, and I know that it's only a cardigan, but I want to know where's that cardigan.
Bro, why is my stomach absolutely doing me like this? I think they crossed the... So they know it's just enough. Oh, that makes more sense. Let me just leave you lot there a sec while I just... Man. No, bro, you lot can hear my stomach. It's absolutely quanging off. What do you think about dead stock items? I've been stuck with something from 70s. I used to buy a lot of dead stock. I think a lot of it, you have to be careful whether it is actually dead stock, though. A lot of it's just like, not. But I bought a few thousand dead stock champion t-shirts from California. No, I've worked with a few bits of dead stock. I think it's good. I think it is a good thing for sure. Just depends. Right, let me just get this set up so it's there. You know what, guys? We've done the hour. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna maybe do this. I'm gonna maybe do the lives on here. Say like maybe twice a week. What I might do is I might just do a live when I go charity shopping or something, and make it a bit more interactive. But I'm gonna go and get these shots for the end of the YouTube. If you guys get a minute, feel free to watch the YouTube. If not, do not water. And yeah, I hope you lot have great evenings. I will catch up with you tomorrow, I'm sure. And yeah, thank you for keeping me entertained and amused. Lots of love, guys. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Big up.